Yeah, what it is, man. It's KC, man. Jesus Christ, Diamond Crystal. Vice Lord King Cinderella Davidson. Jacobs, he did. But anyways, I came on here to pretty much pick up where I had left off yesterday when I was speaking on why God says obedience is better than sacrifice. And I don't know, like, if you personally had watched what I was speaking on yesterday, the video I had posted. That I'm talking about. But if you didn't, like, well, if you did, you will know, like, I pretty much, like, suggested that you go on the fast with me, honestly. Honestly. I mean, if you feel led in the spirit to go, all right, that's cool. If you're not feeling led in the spirit to go, or you don't even know if you're being led in the spirit to go on it or not, just like I say, man, just do it and just have faith and believe that it will pay off, and it definitely is going to cleanse you and purify you and refresh your mind, and just give you the clarity that you actually need when it comes to whatever situation that you're maybe facing or in your life that seem confused, and you did through this fasting. May God clear that path. You understand me? Clear the fog. You know what I'm saying? Because the fear of God, is what clear the fog. Because the fear of God, to fear God, that's the first step to take towards wisdom. Honestly, fear of God, that's the first like towards wisdom. It's fearing God. You did what I'm saying? With higher wisdom, because yeah, high wisdom. But anyways, like I say, I just pray that that you reap the benefits of while you're fasting. Like, some people fast for a job, some people fast for have their own reason they fast for. You did what I'm saying? Some people fast for peace in their life. Some people fast for actually peace in their life, and fast and pray for the violence and the crime in the neighborhood actually stop, like, just for a while. Lord God, just stop it for a month, stop it for 2 months, stop it for the rest of the year, God. Just, Lord, you make a way so we can bring our people together in unity and find a way to settle our differences, and setting our differences without it leading to any blood being shed. Honestly, you understand? Because it's so much bloodshed, unnecessary blood being shed. You did what I'm saying? Out of things from people just being so prideful, the spirit of pride. And just when people putting their self out there to put their reputation on the line, you know what I'm saying, just sacrificing their face, you know what I'm saying, just you did what I'm saying. You did what I'm saying. Just like, y'all know how the nut swing competition go. Y'all know how it is when they get to feeling themselves out the liquor. Martin get to talking like Remy. You know what I'm saying? And you did what I mean. So it's like, and getting to saying things that he didn't. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, just because a crowd right there, or just because a crowd around, and they know that's not like how they really is when they off the liquor, or how they is when they're off the perks, or how they is when they off the drugs. That person genuinely, and then when you call it on the spot just because they want to show out on the spot, now they want to flex their chest. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Now somebody just got snuffed, and from that somebody get snuffed, boom, you got your pockets ran. Now that's snuff. You get snuffed, just turn to a robbery. You getting mugged that fast. You know what I'm saying? Now you messing with how I eat. Now I gotta put it on you for real, because my kids, we trying to eat, and I ain't gonna lie, times been getting bad. You did what I'm saying? The prices on the food and just everything in life being jacked. You know what I'm saying? The government been sticking a forklift up on the all the prices and jacking them up. And the only prices that ain't being jacked up is the liquor prices as they spoke in the Bible. You did what I'm saying? You got your bread going up, you got your water going up, your Gatorades, your sodas going up, your grapes. You know what I'm saying? You got the prices of meats going up. You got everything going up, but the liquor in your hood is right across the street from your church. For real, and it's for a reason. You did what I'm saying? And what people People got the tendency to like shoot. They put it right there in the hood. You know what I'm saying, for a reason. He did, but yeah, if you smoke, if you smoking, if you drinking, fast for 3 days from smoking, fast for 3 days from drinking, fast for 3 days from social media, whatever that is in your life that you actually starting to idolize because you invest more time into that than you actually do invest your time into yourself, like getting to know more of yourself through Jesus Christ, Father God, who dwells within you, who's just wishing that you come to Him to find out more about who you are through Him, through His Son in you. For ain't nobody worthy enough to stand before the throne of God. You know what I'm saying? In our appearance, that's what we are in Christ when we at the throne. When we on our knees, we are like, if you on your knees and you praying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You bow down in the spirit. That's not in the spirit. You are inside Jesus Christ. When you're doing that, only if you do it the right way. You did what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just like you ain't even there. You did what I'm saying? You're not even there. You know what I mean? You in Alaska. He over here in the Carolinas, and you over there in Alaska. But you thinking you in the Carolinas because you praying the way people told you how you supposed to be praying. You know what I'm saying? You just going about your relationship with God how from textbook, from people who go to college, who go to college and go to these, you know what I'm saying, who go to college, you know what I'm saying, to learn these. Man, just came in here, lit a cigarette up in the bathroom. Come on, but for real, just came in the bathroom, lit a cigarette, and walked out. But anyways, like I say, man, like it's a difference. Like even when alright, say you going to school, right? This by God now. Say you going to school, right? And you going to school to be a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? You going to school to be a mechanic. And all you been doing was reading, you know what I'm saying? All you been doing was reading textbook. I mean, just reading textbooks. Alright. And you just really started, you know what I'm saying, reading textbooks when you was in like freaking 9th grade or something, like when you were entering high school. Alright, so freshman year. So it's like boom, versus a child being growing up, since a child, this man being his dad a mechanic, his granddad a mechanic, he come from family mechanics, and they don't got no, you know what I'm saying, and he just be in the garage with them. He just be in the garage with them. He ain't never really pick up no textbooks or anything. He just watching them all their life. I ain't never really, you know what I'm saying, get the textbook definition or anything like that, but through experience. You did what I'm saying? He know about the mechanics, and you know what I'm saying? But when both of them go to a job, right, for a mechanic position, they go and look at all the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? They go look at all the paperwork. Oh, you got your degree. You got your degree for your mechanics. You got your mechanic license. You got your degree and stuff. But this dude, he ain't even got his degree or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Not on paper, but he more qualified for the job because he more experienced. He way more experienced because his family, he come from family. He way more experienced. He just ain't take the proper due diligence, you know, to go and just make that happen, go and get his license, because he ain't feel like going to school for real, because he was in school all his life. He was in mechanic school, being in his backyard and in his front yard and at his granddaddy's house too. You did what I'm saying? So versus going inside a class and enrolling in class, he out there bring the tow to the class and come to my house. I teach y'all some of my cars, and the man can break a car, build a motor from scratch, for real. And have a moped and make a motorcycle out of a bike, for real. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like this. When it come to like preachers, when it come to most preachers, when it come to 98% of the freaking church community, religion people, you know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't even just textbook. They like the first dude. They went to school for it, stuff like that. Ain't got no experience. All they have is read about it. All they did was read about God. That's all they did. And I mean, he probably came through. Oh, I had, you know, they be having their little testimonies. Oh, I ain't have no money for gas, and then God blessing, and somebody hard to give me $20 in gas. What is that? To healing the blind, you know what I'm saying? To bringing people back, bringing Lazarus back to life. To Jesus walking on water, turning water to wine, and you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual things. For real, what is that? You know what I'm saying? To spiritual things. You dig what I'm saying? So like for real, they ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And bringing people back to life and stuff like that. They even said it in the Bible. That's elementary. And Jesus Christ even said, "You'll be doing far more greater things than me." So that's what I came down here to establish, that you be greater than I. And yeah. But there's nobody greater than him, though. There's nobody greater than him. There will never be. But it's just like a motivation. Like, you can do things that I have. And as long as you, in me, you think you got some power by yourself. Yeah, you got some knowledge. Yeah, you got some wisdom. Yeah, you learn how to do things that I'm not about to mention right now. You learn how to do things like magicians, like sorceries. You know how to do things from the knowledge that you acquired from the earth. But just imagine if you just came to me. This is how you're learning here. It don't get no higher than this learning. It don't get more wiser than this. This is the truth. This is the truth. There's way more power in this than that over there. You see what happened to the rods. See what happened to Moses' rod when God had Moses and Aaron had throw a rod on the floor, and that thing turned to a snake, and it ate up all these snakes. You know what I'm saying? It ate up all those because they did the same thing. God turned that rod to a snake. You did what I'm saying? Turned into a viper. And he turned theirs to, they thought was king cobras. But that viper ate all them kings. Ate all them cobras. That viper. For real. For real. And it was just one versus all of them. It was just one versus all of them. Same way. Cause it's that power of God that was within that one, that was operating in that one. That ate up all, that consumed, that ate up all them. You did what I'm saying? And that says a lot. Because look, that says a lot. If, okay, God caused a rod, you know what I'm saying, to turn to a snake. And they came and did the same thing. They went and did the same thing with their enchantments. And, you know what I'm saying, they had acquired their knowledge. They had went and did the same dang on thing that God just performed. They went and performed, they did the same thing. They even had turned the water to blood for real. They turned the water to blood for real too. For real, turn the water to wine. I mean, they turned the water to wine. I mean too, for real. For real. Saying like Jesus had turned water to wine. They got that message. They got all their knowledge passed down. Came from Solomon. Exactly why God say don't cast your pearls before swine. He the prime example. All this Masonic language, all these Masonic lodges, and all this esoteric knowledge, and all this stuff like this, all this coming from, all this based, the foundation of their knowledge of the source they get in there, they degrees from. Oh, I'm 30 degree Mason, but you got that from Solomon. All that knowledge passed down from Solomon. There's no man being wiser than him, and there never will be any wiser than him. So what that say? Even Jesus Christ as a man, he been a human being. Hey, bro, I'm trying to record here, bro.
What's up?
I said I'm trying to record here, bro. Oh, you about to take a dump? All right. That's y'all business. All right, player. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, so yeah, it's like it's like that, man. For real. It's real. Like, all they got that from Solomon. They got that from Jesus Christ. They got that from Jesus Christ, great granddaddy. Great granddaddy. No cap. All that knowledge. That's where Jesus Christ came from. That knowledge, all that's in the blood. That's passed through DNA, genetics. Even through the spirit, through the blood in the spirit. For real. For real. So, but as I was saying, even though Jesus Christ was a man, he still, as a man, he was not wiser than Solomon. As a man, he was not wiser than Solomon. But in the spirit now. But as a man, no. But as in the spirit, yeah, his spirit, his for real. And that's just what it is, because God said, that was something he told Solomon, there will be no man wiser than you, ever. Ever. And Jesus Christ came out after Solomon, so for real, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. And he been God in the flesh. He been God in the flesh for real. But anyways, like I was saying, man, anyways, let me get back to it. But I was saying, and matter of fact, speaking of that, you know, like magic and things like that, you know what I'm saying? That's actually is people that's out here that know how to, you know what I'm saying, do that. You know what I'm saying? You got people like Kevin Gates, you know what I'm saying, who heal, you know what I'm saying, the magical things, you know what I'm saying, it ain't for real. And there's plenty of people that's like him. You got people like Beyonce and Jay-Z. For real, that's hip to spiritual things. And you got people like Taylor Swift, that's hip to spiritual things. You got people that like doing like magical things and performing magical things, you know what I'm saying, and doing a lot of magical things. You dig what I'm saying? For success and for fame and, you know, different things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real, for real, for real. But anyways, like I'm saying, and then you got the people that's behind them, that's over them, the people who they report to, you dig, the people who they getting their information from. You dig what I'm saying? When it comes to these like things, magical things. And they source ain't being God. They source ain't being God. They don't serve the same God we serve. They don't serve the same God we serve. They don't serve the same God we serve. Yeah, Allah is the creator of all, but they don't serve the same God we serve. He the creator of all gods and goddesses. For real, that's the big G. Jesus Christ, Father God. Yeah, that's the biggest G. Ain't gonna get no bigger than that. Like I say, we all don't serve the same God. I serve the true God. I serve the true God. I serve the truth. For real. Y'all God ain't like mine. Y'all God ain't better than mine. I tell you, y'all, my God. I tell you, y'all God ain't. Look, y'all guys wouldn't even be gods if it weren't for God. My God, my G, my Lord and Savior. I'm telling you, yeah, they have no. That's where they get they strength from. That's where they get they swords, they panties. That's where they get all they for real. Without Him, they have no. They wouldn't be able to perform these things. But anyways, like I say, man, this is important to just go on the fast, man. For real, for real. It's important to go ahead and start going on the fast, whatever. And just think of 3 days. Think of just 3 days, whatever you're gonna decide to fast from. It can be porn, it can be whatever you want, whatever you been doing, smoking, it can be drinking, it can be whatever you go on the fast. You know what I'm saying? From that, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer, you know what I'm saying, that you go on the one that is I'm led to tell you to go on. It's actually a freaking go on the water fast. Let's go on the water fast for 3 days. But anyways, yeah, man, let me get out of here.